How you doing? You getting a little nostalgic?
Yeah, a little bit. Last few days here in Westwood for me. So,
Do you know
yeah.
what are your plans after this?
Yeah, just begin training, and getting ready for the draft. Yeah.
And you're participating in the Shrine Bowl, right?
Yes, sir.
What's that going to be like for you?
Just I'm blessed and honored to have an invite to there, and just gotta work and get ready for it. Obviously, to be some top talent from across the country there. So just gotta go out there and show out.
And you're still playing in the Sun Bowl.
Yeah. hmm
Obviously, bowl game last year got canceled. What's it mean to finally, get a chance to play in one of these bowl games before your career?
Yeah, I mean it's funny. This is my last year, and it's finally the year that I get to play in a bowl game. So that's funny. But yeah, obviously last year I was one of the boys that had COVID and was unlucky and wasn't able to make the trip down to San Diego. So yeah, I'm excited and just want to, you know, do big things for the boys. It's my last time getting to wear that UCLA across my chest. So I'm excited, and I know we're gonna handle business.
Well, getting back to business, have you guys already started looking at Pittsburgh and what they bring?
Yes, sir.
What do you see from their defensive line?
Obviously, like very active group. They already have a few guys that opted out though, and another one is transferred. But from the rest of the boys that are still there, obviously great D line, one of the better teams in the ACC. So we're excited.
What's it like going up against a defensive line that I believe they had 45 sacks this year, even though
Yeah.
they are missing some key players? Obviously, they still have some talent there on that.
Yep. I was just gotta hone in our technique. Good thing about bowl prep is you have time, so we just gotta keep coming out here every day. Even though the game's like further away than usual, we just gotta make sure we come out every day and just keep getting ready.
You guys lost a lot of guys, before this season, and I think there was, you guys were like semifinalists for like best
Joe
offensive
Moore,
line.
yeah.
What can you say about what you guys have done collectively this season?
Definitely, I say like shout out to Coach Drev. Coach Drev was the one that really got us to mold together as a unit, and then obviously just that unit, us five, just really trusting each other. Duke making the calls. We have a saying like if we're all wrong, we're all right. So as long as we're all on the same page, we have some of the best talent in the backfield to make us right too at the same time. So yeah, it was just a blessing this year to see how far we've come, and I'm just happy that we did our best and showed out really well this year.
Any of the younger guys you're looking to see that they'll have good season coming up?
Yeah, I'd say obviously Garrett, this is his first full year of playing. I'm excited to see how far he could take his game because that kid is unbelievable. So, he gets right and he gets another full offseason in. Like the sky's the limit for him.
Obviously, this was a big weekend with visitors and everything like that. Did you play any key role as far as talking to some of the guys who were visiting and giving insight or anything like that?
Yeah, of course. Like just with as any recruit that comes through, I stop by if I see them and talk to them. This place has given me so much, blessed me with the opportunity to come out of high school and then putting me in position for the next level. So anytime I get the chance to brag about UCLA, why wouldn't I do it? So yeah.
And then with the bowl game being played in El Paso, the Mafi twins, we spoke to them yesterday and talked about how excited they were to go back to Texas. They, prepared you guys for what you guys are going to see down there?
Yeah. They're obviously those are the twins. Their lockers are right next to me. So since day one, all they talk about is how they're from Texas and Texas does this better, does that better. But I'm excited. I heard like Whataburger is a pretty good spot out there. They say it's better than In-N-Out, so I'm excited to try that out and see if that's facts or not. But yeah, I'm excited. I got some family from Florida coming down to the game, and obviously mom and dad's gonna be there. So I'm just excited to put that UCLA on one more time. Good. Thank you.
Thanks for your time. Well, this time last year, obviously had the bowl game canceled. What's it like to now finally be able to cap your career off playing in a bowl game?
It's amazing. Got one more game with the guys. Go out with some of the guys I came in with. One of them being Mafi, Bo Calvert, Dorian, Kaz. So yeah, it's a great experience and a great feeling just to get one more game in.
What are your plans coming up after the bowl game? Have you thought about that yet, or are you focused on this?
Focus on this right now.
Any nostalgia?
No, not really.
Obviously, their quarterback decided not to play. He's transferring. What have you seen out of the two quarterbacks they are deciding between? I believe it's Yarnell and Patty, the two that they're kind of deciding between right now.
That they're ready to play. One of them came in during the Tennessee game when I forget his name. Nine got hurt. Stepped up, almost got them the game. Lost on the last play of the game, and then the next game had the other quarterback come in versus Western Michigan. So one of them is young, a freshman, but I want to say they're ready to play. And then we got all this time during this break right now for them to get comfortable with their receivers. So looking forward to them being prepared, ready to play.
And when you are preparing for a team, when you are kind of uncertain about their quarterback situation, does that make it easier just focusing on what you guys are doing yourselves, or does that make it a little bit tougher?
You kind of say both, because we always got to lock in on what we do. At the end of the day, what we do is going to help us win the game, no matter what nobody else does. And then just knowing the type of quarterbacks they are. So they can move around. None of them are real mobile threats. So that's one thing that's kind of helpful going into the game.
And then, obviously yourself, Mo Osling moving on after this year. What have you seen out of the younger players in the secondary and what they're going to bring to UCLA in the coming years?
The aggressiveness, leader roles, and this just being vocal. In the beginning of the year, most of the older guys were just speaking up in the film room when we stepped out on the field. Towards the end of the year, and then even during these past weeks, the young guys been stepping up, knowing that it's about to be their time come this next season. So them stepping up to them roles is great to see.
What's your assessment collectively of how the secondary has done from the beginning of the season to now?
It's a lot of areas we can improve in, being tighter on coverages, coming up with picks, and then even being more aggressive in certain factors of the game. But overall, I liked how we stayed together during the years, past years. When somebody had a down play or even a down game, people always want to pick on you. We made sure to be there for our brothers, pick each other up instead of pick on them. So the growth's been amazing, but it's still a lot of things to work on, especially for this young group.
Obviously, when casual viewers watch a game, they look at blown coverage and things like that, and they just assume it's somebody's particular fault. What's the toughest thing that maybe people don't know about being a defensive back?
That majority of the time it's not your fault. So I want to say it's been a few times this year watching the TV cut-ups of games, announcers saying, "Oh, the safety, the corner safety, giving up a play," but sometimes that might not be us. Even though it might look like it's us because we're over there zone coverages or zone coverages is really deceiving. So just knowing that you always got to keep your head up. Things are not what it seems to be, and people gonna talk. That's one thing I know at DB. Thank you. Y'all have a good day.